What's up guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to take your cup of noodle game to the next level with my version of a teriyaki steak and cheese cup of noodle bowl. Now when I first saw this, it was on Facebook. Somebody in California was making it and it just sounded like a great idea. So I actually wanted to give it a shot, and the video that I watched didn't really go in depth on how it was done. It was just kind of showcasing the product, I guess. So I'm here to break it down and show you exactly how it's done. Alright, so first things first, let's go through these ingredients. First thing you're gonna need, shredded beef. Now I got this shredded beef from Giant, and I think Shoppers carries it too, but it's just a container of shredded ribeye beef, I guess. If you can't find this container of beef, I would suggest getting, what's it called? Steakums. Get some Steakums. Those are in every store. They're in the frozen food section. I don't know if it's real beef. I don't know if it's real steak, but they taste good, and you're not making a 5-course meal. This is a cup of noodles, for crying out loud. Next up, you're gonna need green peppers, 1 onion. You can go ahead and throw in some mushrooms if you want. I didn't because I could care less for mushrooms. If they're on my sandwich, I'm gonna eat them, but I'm not gonna ask for them because to me, mushrooms really don't taste like anything. So that's why I don't order them. They don't do anything for my sandwich. Of course, you're gonna need cheese because it's a steak and cheese. Therefore, I go with provolone. You can use whatever cheese you want. Some people use Cheese Whiz. Some people use nacho cheese, American cheese, mozzarella for some reason. I use provolone. That's what I'm about. That's classic steak and cheese. You can get it shredded or you can get it in the slices for the sandwiches because this is a sandwich soup thing, okay? Now, what I mixed my meat with was just a jar of regular teriyaki sauce that I got from the store. Doesn't matter, just pick one. It's not that big of a deal. Next up, we need some sriracha sauce or sriracha sauce, one of the two. If you don't like hot food, skip that part. But if you love delicious food and fantastic food, obviously get some sriracha sauce. To the recipe, what you're gonna wanna do first is you're gonna wanna chop up in matchstick form, which I will show you right now. Get everything ready. The best thing you can do when you're cooking is make sure all of your prep is completely done before you even turn on a stove. That's what we call mise en place. It is French and I am pronouncing it wrong. That means everything's in its place, aka prep everything before you cook. Tidbit of information from me. And then after you're done cutting up all your vegetables, go ahead and take that fresh meat, that beef, that shredded beef, and your teriyaki sauce. I want you to marinate it. Just get it mixed up. Just mix them together. You can use other sauces. Like, I'm just saying teriyaki sauce for now because it's more universal, as opposed to, like, I would personally rather have Szechuan sauce if you go in and get Szechuan sauce because it's spicier. I like spicy food, so that's what I would use, but for this, I'm just doing teriyaki. Alright, now, while you're letting that beef marinate in the sauce, go ahead, heat up your stove, go ahead and put your olive oil down into the pan, start sauteing up your vegetables. You can even chop up a garlic clove, throw that in, because why not? Garlic is delicious. Once your onions and your green peppers start looking translucent and they're looking caramelized and soft, go ahead and throw in your beef. The reason you want to do your beef after your vegetables is because the beef is going to cook before your vegetables are sauteed. Alright, now while that beef is cooking in with your onions and your green peppers and whatnot, go ahead, take your cup of noodles and cook it the exact way you would normally cook a cup of noodles. Go ahead and put your water in, microwave it for a few minutes, get those noodles right. But here's the thing, take it, cover it with something, don't burn yourself, dump out all that broth, we're not gonna need it. Alright, it's gonna get weird if you use the broth, it's not important. Also, the flavor of your cup of noodles doesn't matter either. I mean, I wouldn't get shrimp flavored or seafood flavored, wouldn't do any of that. But chicken is fine, spicy chicken as what I'm using, beef, spicy beef, doesn't matter. Just do whatever you want. Go ahead, once that beef is browned up, starting to cook, you're good, go ahead and throw in them noodles. Now, if you want, you could throw in a little bit more of that teriyaki sauce. This would be the time to do it. It'll coat everything in a delicious sauce. After that, the last thing you want to do, once everything is steaming, everything is up to temperature and it's hot, the last thing you want to do, go ahead and take, if you're using the slices of cheese, go ahead and add 2 or 3 slices of cheese right on the top. And if you got sprinkled cheese, sprinkle it until you think that's enough cheese. I'm not here to judge you on the amount of cheese you use. I'm just here to inform you about food. That's all I can do. That's it. Here's a little tip, okay? Take maybe a shot glass full, and for those of you who are not alcoholics, maybe an ounce or 2 of water. Dump it into the hot pan next to it. Take the lid of the pan or anything that will cover the top of it and cover it. Okay, this is gonna create steam, which then melts the cheese on top. Now that the cheese is melted and ready to go, you're ready to put her back in the cup. Go ahead and mix it up some more. Just dump it back into your cup of noodle cup. Don't put it into a bowl. Use the cup or else it's not as cool. Now all you gotta do is top it with a little sriracha sauce. You could top it with some lettuce and tomato if you want. I mean, think cheesesteak. It's up to you. It's whatever you put on it. I trust you. You want to put mayonnaise on it? I'm not going to stop you. It's weird, but I'm not going to stop you. And that's it. If you want to be weird and use chopsticks, you can. I personally don't. I think that's kind of dumb. But I use a fork. This recipe is going to make you hate yourself when you're done eating it because A, it tastes delicious. 2, it's the greasiest thing on the face of the earth. But 3, it tastes delicious, so don't blame me, just be happy, and don't eat this every single day. If you can't tell, this shirt says fitness, don't eat stupid every day. But that's the video, quick one. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button so you can watch more of my videos. They're pretty much all the same, only a little bit different. Thank you so much. See you guys later. Peace.